Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, Luke Rides is back because we've got an interesting video to make for you, and it is about Oulton Park, and something that's not talked about often is what was the experience like. Well, find that out here at Luke Rides, and let's get into it. Yeah.
It's showtime.
So yeah, Oulton Park is among the best racetracks, racing circuits for British Superbikes, for BSB. So there's a few reasons for it. The location of the restaurant is actually quite good. It's quite close to the pits, but it's also quite close to different directions that you can walk in to get your vantage point. And there's some really nice vantage points at Oulton Park. So you've got a vantage point where you can see the Supersports and the Superbikes barreling up the road through the hill. Also some of the really tight corners. Just before the hill as well, there's that double corner, and you can see some battles taking place on that corner as well. So you can see how the Supersports and then the exoticas, are the Superbikes like ZX10R, R1, S1000RR, how the racing riders are battling each other in the corners, and then sometimes they'll try and overtake each other on the approaches up the hill. So you get some really good vantage points. There's already 4 that Luke Rides can think of straight away, and they're relatively close to each other, which makes getting there a little easier. Also some good seating areas as well, so you've got the main one near the restaurant, and then you've got a couple of benches if you're taking the vantage point after the Superbikes as Supersports come out the pits. And then they have the first corner, and then they have that second corner where it's like they get this long swoop up before barreling up the straight. So that's pretty good. And Bennett's, eBay, some of the motorcycle trucks that were there were pretty close together, plus the restaurant's very close to where all of the racing teams from the Supersports and the Superbikes, where a lot of their support trucks and also the trucks for the racing riders are. So it's pretty good, and everything's fairly close to each other, which is pretty good. Some of the racing circuits are not like that. Some of the racing circuits are where the vantage points are further away. Oulton Park does have pretty terrible internet signal, so Luke Rides is able to publish videos to the channel of some of the shorts, about 20 per race day. But if Luke Rides tried to upload to Twitter, Instagram, yeah, there was a lot of buffeting. Trying to upload one video to YouTube would take so much time, and it would often, the upload would just get stuck. So the only place where you got decent internet was in the restaurant, just outside it. So internet signal was pretty crap, it was pretty bad. There are only certain points of Oulton Park where the 4G signal is actually pretty strong, and then you get a pretty decent internet connection. So yeah, everyone's pretty sticks to themselves. Luke Rides did actually have a stranger come up to him, and it was just when the rain was just starting to stop, but you still have your umbrella up just in case. And yeah, he said, "Oh, are you gonna put your umbrella down?" And you're like, "Oh, because somehow my umbrella is blocking your view." So Luke Rides did have that, apart from that, you know, pretty well. Staff at Bennett's were pretty friendly. Food though, expensive. So let's say you wanted lunch, you'd have to spend £10, and that's before coffee or a drink. And Luke Christ's not sorry. The truth is that meal isn't, that lunch is not worth £10. It's not. You could buy a better dinner, a better lunch from the supermarket in literally less than £5. And so yeah, and you know, the staff are doing their best, but the food there is just so expensive. It's not worth what they're charging, because what it costs to actually make that food is not £10, it's way less than that. So food is expensive. Lattes, cappuccinos, yeah, they're about £2.50, sometimes more. But the machines are pretty good, so they do put out some nice coffees, nice lattes. Sometimes you won't be offered a chocolate coating in your coffee. But yeah, it was good that there was parking.
Whoa.
Because that's really important. There was actually parking available at Oulton Park even on Monday, which was the last race day, which usually is the busiest time of British Superbikes BSB. But apart from, yeah, so overall, really good vantage points, epic corners that you can film and watch, and of course, no matter where you're walking, because where you're walking to is literally, you're walking over a hill. So you get a really bobbing sounds of the exotica, that's the Superbikes, and the nice sounds of the Supersports. So yeah, you get some pretty nice noises. Where you're walking from one vantage point to the next one. So yeah, pretty good. Parking's good. Food, outrageous. Luke Ride's brought his own food because he's not spending £10 per day on food. That's not right. Coffee's fine. Nice that the restaurant where you're gonna stop for coffee is close by the support trucks and the racing team trucks. And it was nice as well. We had RNG Chris that said hi to Luke Ride, so that was pretty nice. Hi Chris, hope you're well. I don't know if you're watching this. It's lovely to meet you. Very nice. And yeah, it's good fun. And you had a ZX10 Superbike as well. Nice. In RNG as well. Oh yeah, definitely loved that. And yeah, some strangers that did say hi to Luke Pride, which was pretty cool. And yeah, overall, pretty good. So yeah, thanks for, so yeah, really good experience, and was a pleasure. It's a lot of walking, but that's what you expect to be at race circuit. And, yeah, thanks for watching.
The way we...
The little rascal has spirit. Has what?
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.
Luke Ride's gonna drink a signature coffee now. Signature coffee because you got the coffee, so go drink the coffee. Yeah, drink the coffee. Yeah, drink the coffee. Oh, great meeting. So, thanks for watching.